new water pump, new thermostat, and a gallon of genuine BMW antifreeze. So first, I'm gonna take this out. Normally it'll be 2 little screws. I don't even got that part on. It'll be a screw right here and screw on this side. Take those out, remove this. You wanna take these off. Mine's got half the parts it need. Supposed to look something like this. Put that back in there. Take that out. Next, you want to pull the fan out. This is for my demon eyes on my headlights, so y'all probably won't have this, but gotta probably move this out the way to get the fan out. This cooling hose right here. Make sure that's out the way. Unplug this. Then it's a T25 right here. It was supposed to be 2, but I only had this 1. So that side's up. Now you pull this tab back on this side and pull up at the same time. Alright, so I'm about to get this old intercooler out. Got these 2 clamps open. Now I'm about to take these bolts. They T20s. Yeah, so don't be underneath it. I guess this clamp ain't all the way off. Cool. Old intercooler out. Gotta get my drain pan in there. This doesn't look like how they usually come factory for the drain plug. This is what I got. Try to see if I can make this work. I don't know if the car being lifted has anything to do with nothing coming out, but I'm gonna put this back in. Now I'm about to get this thermostat disconnected. That was filling up kind of fast, so I'm gonna put that back on. Go dump this and come back. Alright, that's about done. Now I'm about to take this clamp off from the thermostat back here. I got this one off from the thermostat. I got this clamp loosened up, but I couldn't get the hose off. So I'm about to just take these 2 bolts out. This one and this one. They 10 mils. And I'm gonna try to pull it out from the hoses like that. So take this T25 out. Now the fan should be able to come out. Work the fan out. Now I should be able to get this out. Old thermostat out. Now I'm about to take this hose off. And these 3 E12 bolts. 1 up top, 2 on the bottom. New water pump, new thermostat. Old water pump, old thermostat. I'm gonna take this hose off and put it on here the same way it's facing right now. So just like that. Take it off, put it right on right there. Hose onto the new one. Now I'm about to get this new water pump installed where the old one came out and put everything back in reverse. Get this bolt in and hold it up. Tighten this clamp up. Alright, GoPro died again, but it's on the charger, so anyway, finna put the new thermostat in. Got all these bolts tightened down for the water pump. Got that clamp tightened down to the water pump. I'm gonna put the plug on last after I get the thermostat in place. So I'm about to do that, come back. And I just worked the thermostat in the same way I had got it out through this little opening. Now I'm about to put this hose from the thermostat to the water pump on while it's still unbolted. I got that on, and before I tighten this clamp down, put these 2 bolts back in so it can be seated before I clamp this down. I just went on and put all the hoses back on the thermostat before I bolt it down. Got these 2 quick disconnect hoses on. And you'll know if the hose is all the way in because these quick disconnects won't fully seat. If it's not all the way in, this is fully seated. So I got those 2 on. And I got this hose back here. That one all the way on. And this one was the one that was already on. That goes to the water pump to tighten down now. All right, I got those 2 bolts on the thermostat tightened down. Got this plug back in. This plug back in. And I got this clamp tightened down now. So everything's back tightened down. Now I'm about to put the new intercooler in. That's crazy. So I just ordered the intercooler, but it came with the stencil. Usually people say it's like an extra $15 for the stencil, but I didn't even order that. So that's smooth. I guess I'm gonna paint this on then. race intercooler is a little bit too much for my setup right now. But I am going single turbo in the future, so it'll all work out. Hoses and hose clamp. And to install, you gotta cut here, here, and back up in there. And you gotta cut this. And you gotta cut this part right here, which me having a fan out makes getting this a lot easier with this Sawzall. So I'm gonna cut this out the way. And I'm gonna get to cutting this one right here. I got that cut. Got that out. This side, you just gotta take it off from right here. Got that out. And how it's gonna get replaced is there's two hoses right here. So this bottom hose, this side was going to the intercooler, so this was gonna be that. And then this top half is gonna be this right here. And this hose right here will go to this side, replacing this one. So this part right here replaces this replaces this, and this replaces that. Now I'm about to start making these cuts for this new intercooler. All right, these are the cuts I'm working with. Got the cut right here, cut right here, cut all right there. So I'm gonna test fit it, let y'all know how it works, and get it put up in there. All right, so I just test fitted it. It fits, but it is touching the radiator right here. It's touching the radiator. So I'm gonna get this stencil painted on and get it put up in there. This is what I'm working with. So now I'm just about to paint it and see how it look. I'm gonna go with probably like 2 coats of, but I'm gonna just paint it and see what happens. All right, that should be dry enough. Take all this off. Yeah, this don't look that good at all, but hopefully it'll look better in the car. Going with the second layer, back on the GoPro. I'm gonna let that dry. All right, the clamps that it came with are different sizes. As you can see, one end's tapered. So the big end will be on the intercooler for this side, and the small end will go up in there onto that part. Then for the other side, big end on the intercooler, tapered end goes onto this part up until the charge pipe. which already has its own clamp. Alright, this is what I'm working with. Got this hose on, this hose on. Clamp still loose. I'm gonna put this in real quick. I don't know which way supposed to. Look like it go this way, so. But I'm gonna go and jack this up right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to put this hose on while I jack it up. I gotta get the clamp first. Let me tighten this top clamp up. I got both clamps on this side tightened down. Now I'm about to drop this in. I got everything in. This clamp tightened down. Everything's in place. I got all the clamps tightened down. Probably could have aimed this one up top, but tighten it down through the bottom. Might get a boost leak through this part, but I'm not sure. And I was able to get that top clamp through this hole right here and just put some extensions on it. That made it real easy to just tighten it down, this one right here. Now I'm about to just get the fan back in and fill it up with coolant so I can bleed the system. Everything is back in on that. Put this back in. I still gotta find another spot to put this at. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just put a hole right here and have it sticking through. All right, this is what I came up with for the sensor. It don't look like it's going nowhere. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave it at. Grab a rag. Yeah, I'm gonna start right there. Start adding some water. Should take all of both though, if the whole system was empty. All right, now I'm about to power the car on so I can bleed it and probably add the rest of both of these. That is a good sign. At first, when I would open the door, I would hear the water pump start running, but it ain't do it this time, so heat on. I'm gonna hold the gas pedal for 10 seconds. Come out here and see what it got going. All right, it's getting lower. Got my battery charger hooked up. Should be good to go. All right, I've been sitting for a couple minutes and it ain't cut back on. I have to reflash it with the MHD backend flash and bump the JB4 up to map 2. All right, I got all 6 coils mounted on the bracket. I think I hit 18 PSI just now.